Johnny Dawkins and Junior Dre Fuller Jr. We will have Coach give his opening statement, and then we will go into our crowd for questions. For those with questions on our Zoom, I already see a couple hands up, but if you have a hand up, we will call on you individually. Coach, if you want to start us off.
Well, it was always difficult. This was our last game. I think we played a team that's playing their best basketball right now in Memphis. I was very impressed with the way they played on both sides of the ball, defensively and offensively. You really felt their presence out there. I thought our team did some really good things to come back and give us a chance, in the second half. And we made a good run, and give them credit. They turned around and made another run themselves. And like I said, I thought both teams played their hearts out, which is what you want to see in this type of environment. And I couldn't be more proud of our guys in their effort.
Hey, Coach, Memphis got off to a really, really hard start. What do you say to your team to make sure that they will stay calm and stay in the game? And when you also cut it down to 2 points, what do you tell your guys to try to get over the hump?
Well, when we were down, I just wanted to make sure our guys knew it was a lot of basketball still to be played. It was early in the first half. We know we're capable of coming back. We've come back in a number of games before, so our guys have been in that position. When we cut to 2, told our guys to just understand it's a different ball game, stay composed. We're no longer playing catch up. And so at that point, let's just, playing possession by possession and continue to lock in doing the things we did defensively and turn that into offense.
We saw this resiliency yesterday as you guys battled with the hard-fought battle, 2-point victory over USF. What was the message to this team down as much as 21 to come back and nail it in, get down as 2? What was the message to your team going into that final stretch there?
Well, same thing I was telling to the gentleman right there was that, what we wanted to do was we knew it was a lot of game to be played, and we wanted to continue just to keep chipping away at the lead. And our guys did a good job of that. We wanted to continue to kind of play our game, which is a 94-foot game, pressuring the basketball, trying to get up and down in transition. We were able to do some of that. And when we cut the lead to 2, we told our guys, we're back in the ball game. Let's just, keep our composure. Let's make sure that we understand that, now it's more possession by possession. We're not playing catch up anymore. Let's come down and execute and make sure we continue to play defense that allowed us to get back in the ball game.
All right, we got questions from Zoom. We'll start with Trace.
Coach, your team took it to the wire on Thursday night and you battled back in this one, but was your bench just too short? Did you get tired there towards the end there in the second half?
I'm not an excuse guy. I thought we had enough. Our guys have big hearts. They love to compete. We would like to have had more of our players, available. Absolutely. Unfortunately, that's just not the way it is in our sport. But our guys gave us everything they had, and I'm just really proud of them. It was a 2-point ball game, with probably 16 or so minutes to go in the second half, playing against a team that's as hot as probably any team, not just in our conference, but in the country, as far as I'm concerned, from what I've seen. And I thought our guys gave a great effort.
At 18-12, do you think your team has done enough, has enough of a resume to earn a postseason berth in some tournament?
Well, I'm always hopeful. We'll see. I think if you look at our resume, you look at our preseason schedule and the teams that we played, you look at our conference record, 500, in conference, in a very good conference. We'll see. I mean, that's up to other people to make that decision. But if we could keep playing, I would love to. I'm sure our guys would like to keep competing as well.
Dre, for you, what was it like to go against Memphis's press defense tonight?
The same as usual. We played them 3 times, so we just gotta keep our composure against their press and just don't rush. Don't rush and try to get the ball out of our hands and quickly, because they have athletic guys. So we just gotta keep our composure and just stay sane.
And then that same question to you at 18-12, do you think this team has done enough in its resume to get a postseason bid somewhere?
Some would say no, but I say yes.
Thank you.
All right, question in the room.
Hey, Coach, what was the message to Darius Perry, who finished with 23 points, 7 assists? What were you saying to younger guard leading your team through that comeback?
Well, with Darius, I was really proud. He did a great job of leading. Darius Perry, that is. I thought he really stepped up as well as a senior and led by example. With Darius Johnson, I think he's a talented young freshman. He has a lot of room to grow, like any freshman. He has things he has to continue to work on and learn. And I was just talking to him throughout the game, making sure he stayed composed, stayed within our system, things that we were trying to do offensively and defensively. Wanted to make sure he stayed locked into that. Like any freshman, he's going to, make some mistakes, but I never have to question where his heart is, and I never have to question his work ethic. I know he's going to bring those every time he steps foot on the floor.
All right, we'll go back to the Zoom with Kyle Nash.
Hey, Coach. You were talking about Darius Perry and his heart. While it may not have been in a win, this is the kind of game that we've seen from Darius Perry playing at UCF. Do you think this is for him kind of despite it being a good loss, you think this was kind of a good send-off performance for him?
Well, no, absolutely. I thought he, played some of his best basketball, in this tournament, yesterday and today. And that's what you want to see. And so I was really proud of him for that. He stepped up, he led in that regard. And definitely that's what you want to see. And I just thanked him. I thanked all our seniors for what they've done for us in our program. They've been terrific stewards as far as, on and off the court, how they've led in the classroom, as well as what they've done in practice and in the games. So I just wanted to thank them, thank them all for what they've done at the end of the game.
One more question, Kyle.
No, that's good for me. Thank you.
All right, next we'll go over to Jason to wrap it up on our Zoom side.
Johnny, assuming this is the last game for you guys, if that happens or not, who knows? But if it is the last game for this program, what comes next for this team moving forward into the offseason?
Well, we have to, really be focused in the off season. We have to continue to get better. We have a number of seniors that will be departing. And so, of course, we're bringing in some younger players, and we'll be looking to bring in some more experienced players to kind of balance our team out. But the main thing is all about getting better. We have to use the lessons that we've learned from this season and in this tournament. We have to grow from it. And the players that are returning, that were in that locker room, I think they understand that.
Thank you.
Another question, Jason?
No, thank you. I'm good. Thank you.
All right, thank you guys.
All right, guys, take care.